What you're about to witness is not just the building of a house. It is the forging of a legacy carved from the heart of the wild. A hidden dream waiting to be awakened from the forest floor. But to bring it to life, they would first have to tame the wilderness and unveil the hidden soul of the ancient wood. The first cut is made. The journey has begun. Each fallen giant holds a story, a purpose yet to be revealed. The land provides the raw materials for this ambitious vision. With patience, the true character of the timber is brought to light. Even the unyielding stone of the earth will bend to their will. Slowly, a foundation is laid, a pact made with the land itself. The raw power of machinery meets the delicate art of construction. As seasons turn, the dream begins to take physical form. Winter arrives, blanketing the forest in a quiet hush. But the work does not stop. The cold only fuels their determination. Against the stark white of the snow, the warm wood promises a future shelter. The first timbers are joined, the skeleton of the home emerging from the frost. Each piece is meticulously shaped, destined for its place in the grand design. The prepared logs are brought to the sawmill, ready for their transformation. Here, raw strength is refined into precise, interlocking pieces. The forest bounty is transformed into the building blocks of a sanctuary. Every plank is inspected, a testament to quality and care. The steady rhythm of the saw echoes the steady progress of their work. The framework rises, a complex puzzle of interlocking joints. A dance of measurement and skill where precision is everything. Together, they lift the massive beams, their shared effort raising the walls. Strength and coordination are essential as the structure grows. The first glimpse of a window, a future view into the wild. As winter returns, the silhouette of the cabin stands defiant against the cold. A silent promise of the warmth that will one day fill its halls. The forest sleeps under a blanket of snow, watching the structure grow. Piece by piece, the walls climb higher, reaching for the sky. An immense effort, a symphony of human will and natural materials. The geometry of the home begins to take shape. The sharp bite of the saw reshapes the timber, fitting it into the hole. Every notch and cut is a deliberate act of creation. From above, the artistry of the build becomes clear. A master craftsman at work, carving a home from the forest itself. Each cut is a final, decisive stroke. The heavy timbers are guided carefully into place. Modern tools and timeless techniques working in harmony. The structure stands strong, a testament to their collaboration. The vision is steadily becoming a reality. A monument of wood and will, rising from the forest floor. The next phase begins, crafting a shelter from the sky. The work continues, each task building upon the last. The sharp edge of the saw reveals the clean heartwood within. The first beams of the roof are hoisted into position. A complex system of ropes and pulleys guided by an expert hand. Ingenuity is key to lifting these colossal timbers. Every element, from machine to man, plays a crucial role. The mechanical workhorse tirelessly serves the project. Slowly, carefully, the roofline is defined. The highest point is reached, a milestone in the monumental task. From this vantage point, the full scale of the dream is unveiled. The intricate dance of leverage and balance continues. High above the ground, the craftsman shapes the sheltering roof. With breathtaking precision, the final cuts are made. Each pass of the blade is an act of faith and skill. The home is taking its final shape, a silhouette against the trees. The last of the great beams finds its resting place. The work is demanding, requiring focus and a steady hand. Now, the cabin stands complete in its raw form. A magnificent structure born from the surrounding forest. But the journey from structure to home has just begun. The fine details will bring life to the interior. Inside the wooden shell, the next chapter unfolds. A moment of crisis, a test of engineering and nerve. The second story begins to take shape, a floor suspended in the air. The portable sawmill continues its vital work, milling custom timbers. The interior space is transformed, level by level. Each cut brings the final vision closer to reality. The high beams are shaped with practiced ease. The central pillars, the very heart of the home, are brought inside. A pillar is raised, anchoring the structure's core. It stands as a symbol of the home's enduring strength, preparing the joints for a perfect, lasting fit. Clearing away the debris of creation, preparing for the next stage. The final rafters are guided into their celestial positions. As autumn paints the forest in gold and crimson. The work on the sheltering roof accelerates. The cabin now nestles into a landscape of breathtaking color. The form is nearly complete, a perfect harmony of nature and design. The rhythm of construction is steady, methodical. The simple, satisfying sound of a hammer striking true. The roofline becomes a defining feature of the home. The house stands proudly, ready to face the coming winter. A truly remarkable achievement unfolds. Against a backdrop of fiery autumn leaves, the craftsmanship shines. The structure is a part of the landscape, not an intrusion upon it. And once again, winter descends upon the forest. The finished frame now wears a mantle of white. The harsh conditions present a new set of challenges. The fine details of the joinery are dusted with snow. Perched high above, the builder continues his patient work. The home stands as a warm, wooden fortress against the cold. In the heart of winter, the collaboration is seamless. The structure is complete, a triumph of perseverance. Now, the focus turns to sealing the home against the wild. A meticulous process of chinking begins, filling every gap. With the thaw of spring, a new energy infuses the project. The forest awakens, and so too does the final push to completion. The home is now ready for its protective outer layers. The team works in unison, bringing the project toward the finish line. Every hole is drilled with purpose. Ingenious pulley systems make the impossible possible. The roof decking is laid, creating the final seal. From within, the cathedral-like ceiling is revealed. A breathtaking space illuminated by the grace of the sun. The work on the roof's final layers begins. High above the ground, there is no room for error. The sheathing is carefully guided into place. Tethered by a safety line, the builder moves with confidence. The roof is secured, screw by screw. The house is now fully enclosed, a significant milestone. The completed roof deck shines in the afternoon light. The final boards are laid, completing the wooden canvas. The structure stands finished, a masterpiece of timber framing. But there is more wood to be shaped, more details to be crafted. The powerful saw sings its song of creation. Planks for flooring, walls, and furniture are milled on site. Now, the meticulous work of crafting the windows begins. The frames are installed, portals to the outside world. Each one is fitted with painstaking care. The house begins to breathe, to see. A window to the sky, a dormer, is carefully constructed. The house is no longer just a shell, but a home with eyes. The home now watches over its forest domain. The completed roof stands ready for its final covering. The skylights are framed, ready to welcome in the sun and stars. From above, the complexity of the roof is on full display. The craftsman works with a focused intensity. The frames are secured, built to last for generations. The view from inside begins to frame the forest beautifully. Each small piece of trim is The collaborative effort continues, seamless and efficient. The final form of the dormer emerges. It sits perfectly integrated into the roofline. Inside, the work of finishing the floors begins. The interior spaces are defined and enclosed. High on the roof, safety and skill are paramount. Every measurement is checked and double-checked. The final trim pieces are secured. The exterior is nearing its final, beautiful state. The house stands as a testament to their unwavering vision. The dormer is complete, a perfect accent to the sloping roof. Final shaping of the decorative elements. The father and son team work in perfect harmony. The main entrance now awaits its door. The finished work continues, adding character and warmth. Now, a waterproof membrane is applied to the roof deck. The complex joinery is a work of art in itself. Looking up from inside, the geometry is stunning. Measurements are taken for the final roofing material. Lines are snapped, ensuring a perfectly straight installation. As the first flakes of an early snow begin to fall, ... the installation of the final roof begins. A coordinated effort against the approaching winter. Careful placement is key to a watertight seal. The sealing tape ensures every seam is protected. The material is custom cut for a perfect fit. Complex angles are managed with skill. The roof is prepared for the final flashing around the chimney. From inside, the installation of insulation begins. The house now stands fully protected, overlooking the forest. A thick blanket of insulation will keep the home warm. Layer by layer, the thermal envelope is completed. The home will be a cozy refuge from the winter winds. Every seam is taped, creating an airtight barrier. The roof is layered with insulation, a crucial step, sealing the edges to prevent any drafts. The team works together to maneuver the large, bulky panels. The chimney flashing is a critical point of detail. The insulation provides a final, thick layer of protection. The home is now a well-insulated fortress. The taping process is meticulous and vital. The roof's peak requires special attention. The chimney is sealed with custom metalwork. The roof is ready for its final, durable metal covering. A vibrant green metal roof will be the home's crowning glory. Each panel is laid with precision. The screws are driven home, securing the panels against the elements. The metal is cut on site for a custom fit. The powerful saw slices through the metal with ease. The green panels contrast beautifully with the forest. A rope and harness system ensures safety at this height. The large panels are carefully hoisted into place. The final roof is taking shape, panel by panel. Sparks fly as the last pieces are custom cut. The finished roof gleams, a shield of green against the sky. The dormer window receives its metal flashing. Even as the snow returns, the work on the roof continues. The crisp metal edges are a stark contrast to the soft snow. The builders work on, undeterred by the falling snow. A quiet beauty in the half-finished roof under a blanket of white, moving carefully on the slick, snow-covered surface. The peak of the roof is the final frontier. Inside, the interior framing is checked for level. The interior spaces are now being crafted. The fine details of the window frames are installed. The winter forest offers a moment of serene beauty. The exposed beams inside are a stunning architectural feature. The journey of the wood continues from log to plank. The saw reveals the beautiful grain within. The skylight is installed, a window to the heavens. It is checked for a perfect, weatherproof fit. The interior trim is carefully fitted. Boards are cut for decorative exterior elements. A piece of art carved by hand for the home's facade. The final trim is added around the windows. The house is now adorned with its finishing touches. The window trim completes the classic log cabin look. The exterior wood is sanded smooth, preparing for a final finish. Every surface is polished, a loving final touch. The work is laborious but deeply satisfying. The final chinking is mixed, ready to seal the logs. Applied by hand, it fills every gap, completing the walls. More lumber is milled for the last pieces of the project. A moment of pride in the work accomplished. Every line is drawn with care for the final details. A custom piece, shaped for a unique purpose. The final measurements for the windows are taken. The last of the window framing is installed. The glass panes are carefully fitted. The front door, the home's official welcome, is framed. The team works together to hang the heavy door. A custom door, built with insulated panels. The frame is checked one last time for a perfect fit. The door is built by hand, plank by plank. Nails are driven, stitching the boards together. The rustic hand-forged hardware is installed. The magnificent door is ready to be hung. Decorative pieces are carved with a practiced hand. The final touches are what transform a house into a home. The interior siding is placed, adding warmth and character. The dream is complete.
Our next goal is, so stay tuned. More episodes are on the way.
A very special thank you to the owner of the YouTube channel at The Outsider Cabin for creating this wonderful video and allowing me to comment.